The National Museum of the Philippines, a trust of the government, it is an educational, scientific, and cultural institution that acquires documents, preserves, exhibits, and fosters scholarly study and public appreciation of works of art, specimens, and cultural and historical artifacts, representative of the unique cultural heritage of the Filipino people and the natural history of the Philippines. The National Museum of Fine Arts is home to 29 galleries and hallway exhibitions comprising of 19th century Filipino master, national artists, leading modern painters, sculptors, and printmakers. Also, on view are art loans from other government institutions, organizations, and individuals. National Museum of Fine Arts was formerly known as the Monumental Old Legislative Building. The building was built between 1918 to 1926. It was designed by Ralph Harrington Luan, Antonio Manialac Toledo, and Juan M. Arellano. National Museum of Natural History houses 12 permanent galleries that exhibit the rich biological and geological diversity of the Philippines. It includes creatively curated displays of botanical, zoological, and geological specimens that represent our unique natural history. The building was constructed as an agriculture and commerce building in 1940. It is a design in neoclassical style by Filipino architect Antonio Toledo, having the same dimension and floor plan as its twin building located at the northern side of the circle, the Finance Building. Today, the National Museum of Natural History has been one of the most visited educational tourist destinations in Metro Manila. The National Museum of Anthropology building was built in 1949. Hence, National Museum of Anthropology stages the Philippine ethnographic and terrestrial and underwater archaeological collections narrating the story of the Philippines from the past as presented through artifacts as evidences of its prehistory. The National Museum of the Philippines maintains regional, area, and site museums all over the country. There are 14 NMB-run museums outside the National Capital Region. Republic Act 113-383 or the National Museum Act of the Philippines mandates establishment of regional museum and satellite office in each administrative region outside the NCR, and area and site museums and offices whenever necessary. The regional, area and site museum have outstanding national artistic, cultural, and natural heritage significance. The National Planetarium was established on September 30, 1975, under the management of the National Museum of the Philippines through Presidential Decree Number 804-A, signed by President Ferdinand E. Marcos. It was formally inaugurated by then First Lady Imelda Marcos and opened to the public on October 8, 1975. At that time, it was the biggest planetarium in the Southeast Asian region. Museo Pambata. Did you know that Nina Lim Yuson is the owner of the Museo Pambata? And did you all know that Museo Pambata was opened in 1994? Museo Pambata has 6 theme areas, and those are Environment, Old Manila, Science, Career Option, Bodyworks, and Children in the Global Village.